Hello, welcome to Mathematics with Simon. I'm Simon. Today we're going to look at the R formula, which is a way of understanding how you add a sine wave to a cos wave. So if you've got a sine x plus b cos x, we can write that as R times sine x plus alpha. So a sine wave plus a cos wave is equal to a sine wave. And then we have to determine the amplitude R and the kind of phase shift, which is alpha. So we can rewrite the right-hand side as R times sine x cos alpha plus cos x sine alpha. Then we can multiply the R through. Then to make this equation balance, we need to set R cos alpha equal to A and R sine alpha equal to B. And then that's helpful because we can square both of those, which gives us a squared plus b squared. This is how we're going to work out R, okay? A squared plus b squared equals r squared cos squared alpha plus r squared sine squared alpha. Factor out the r squared. We get cos squared alpha plus sine squared alpha, which is 1. So r squared equals a squared plus b squared. So r is the square root of a squared plus b squared. So that's really helpful. We've worked out r, now we're going to work out alpha. So if we divide these two equations, if we divide these two, we get b over a equals tan alpha. The r's cancel, top and bottom. So alpha is the inverse tan of b over a. Okay, so let's look at an example. So let's just simply add sine x to cos x. So sine x plus cos x equals r sine x plus alpha. That means that r is a squared plus b squared square rooted. A and b are both 1, so r is 1 squared plus 1 squared rooted. R is root 2. Tan alpha is 1 over 1, so tan alpha is 1, so alpha is 45 degrees or pi over 4 radians. Let's look at another slightly more complicated example, 3 sine x plus 4 cos x. So we know that r is square root a squared plus b squared, so it's 3 squared plus 4 squared. Some may recognize that we have a Pythagorean triplet here. We've got a video on that. So r is root 25, which is 5. Tan alpha is 4 over 3, b over a. Alpha equals 53.1 degrees. That's the inverse tan of 4 over 3. So the final equation we would get would be 3 sine x plus 4 cos x equals 5 times sine x plus 53.1%. Now here's another kind of example. We've got to solve this equation. So 5 sine x minus 12 cos x equals 6.5. What is x? So we're going to use the R formula to get a new form for 5 sine x minus 12 cos x. So R equals the square root of 5 squared plus minus 12 squared. Minus 12 squared is just 144. 5 squared is 25. Add them together, we get 169. R equals square root of 169, which is 13. Tan alpha equals minus 12 over 5. So alpha is minus 67.4 degrees. So what we can now do is rewrite the top equation as 13 sine x minus 67.4 degrees equals 6.5. Divide through by 13. That tells us that sine x minus 67.4 degrees is 0.5. The inverse sine of 0.5 is 30 degrees, as we all know. So x minus 67.4 degrees equals 30 degrees. Add 67.4 to both sides. X equals 97.4 degrees. I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit like if you did. Please also subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'd love to hear your ideas. And most of all, I hope you enjoy your mathematics.